No, no,
stuff.
no. I'm just gonna sit here and laugh at it. You guys go.
Okay.
Right now, I am the current DC writing staff. They're giving me heroes, and I'm gonna say my knowledge of them.
And I'm just listening to the stupidity for the fun of it.
Keep in mind, kids, this is all an example of what the DC writing staff is today.
Batman!
This is 100%
Okay,
accurate.
I know this one. He lost his parents when he was a child. He's terrified of bats, so he became a bat so that he could fight crime. However, he accidentally went too far and made himself half man, half bat. And apparently he has bat cookies and bat milk.
What?
Superman!
So it
I've,
begins.
I've already had enough.
Okay, Superman's backstory is his planet went kaploti. He arrived on Earth as a baby, was raised in small town America, and eventually used his powers for
Flash.
It is
Flash is a man in a trench coat who opens it to reveal a portal to prison, an interdimensional prison, mind you, where all his villains get sucked into when he surprises them.
Green Lantern!
Green Lantern was a test pilot. Oh shit, I screwed up. Okay, Green Lantern is the man who carried the lantern back in the old days to light the way. He got painted green by paint, and now his only weakness is the number 2 pencil.
yellow and wood.
Aquaman!
Aquaman is the king of tuna.
Enough
Yeah.
said.
Completely accurate.
No.
Martian
Wonderful.
Manhunter!
I'm guessing this is a villain. He is a renegade Martian bounty hunter who comes to Earth to hunt superheroes for the huge bounties they have on the intergalactic market.
I actually like that one.
Starfire!
Starfire, well, he's obviously was born in the center of a sun and wields the powerful of solar plasma, and he's come to Earth, and I'm just guessing he's looking for a date to prom.
Good, good. Except this guy has tits.
Beast Boy!
Yeah.
Beast Boy is the sidekick of Beast Man.
From He-Man? Seriously? I didn't know he was DC.
What about Wonder Woman?
Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman is the symbol of feminism, and as such, she must dress like a stripper and feminism.
Cyborg!
Cyborg was created in Project Cyborg by taking a horribly burnt Vietnam vet and turning him into the ultimate killing machine.
Raven!
Raven is an emo goth teen who summoned a demon into his body and now fights the duality of being both good and evil.
Good, good. Except this guy has
Shazam.
tits.
Shazam is a tall black man who is very good at playing basketball.
Wait, Shazam was DC?
Black Canary.
No. For Zangor, Captain Marvel was the name of the character. He was Billy. He had to yell Shazam to turn into Captain Marvel, but due to shit, he's now just known as Shazam.
Copywriting when Marvel got the... he was...
It only took him like 60 years.
No, right? Alright, let's keep
Red
moving.
Hood.
Red Hood. Red Hood is the female sidekick to Wonder Woman, and she became a superhero after finding that the Wolfman had murdered her grandmother after delivering baked goods to her.
Good, good. Except this girl has a penis.
Okay.
Deathstroke.
Deathstroke. Deathstroke is an old man who died of a stroke, but due to the powers of his guardian angel, has coming back as a kick-ass, rejuvenated to his youth. Mind you, he was a World War II vet, so he's back as he was as a Marine in the Roaring 30s to kick ass and take names.
Still asking about Black Canary.
Black Canary is a little black canary that sits on Batman's shoulders and gives him good advice.
Aqualad.
What's an Aqualad?
Nightwing.
Nightwing. Nightwing is...
What the fuck is an Aqualad?
Nightwing is... Pass?
What about Deadman?
I don't know who that is in all seriousness.
Superboy.
It's actually a guy that's dead, dude.
Superboy is the son of Superman and his love interest, Laney Lois, or something like that. He lives with his uncle Lex and grew up a very conflicted child. That's all I got.
Supergirl?
Supergirl is Superman and Laney Lois's daughter, and when she was a baby, she was kidnapped by pirates.
Yar! Yar, har, fiddly-dee!
Thinking of DC superheroes coming up with a blank. Static Shock!
Static Shock is a little girl in a bathrobe and bunny slippers who runs up to superheroes and pokes them in the nose saying Static Shock as she shocks them.
Good. Except this girl has a penis.
And as a teenager.
And black.
Apparently.
That reminds me. Black
Well,
Light.
then again, I never did say if she was white or black, but in my head I saw a little Asian girl.
Static
Jeez.
Shock!
What about Black Lightning? I hear he's one.
Yeah, he is. He's kind of like Static Shock's mentor in some continuities. Jefferson something or other, I think his name is. Anyway,
Catwoman!
let me do Black Lightning, then I'll go to Catwoman.
Okay.
Black Lightning is... Well, he's black, and he controls lightning.
Well, putting it bluntly, aren't we?
That's basically it.
That's basically it. He was... if I recall, he was created just so that there could be black superheroes. Like, I know Guardian or Herald, depending on what you want to call him, was the first black hero. And then I think he was I think Jefferson was the second. Okay, so what was the other one? Catwoman?
Yeah.
Catwoman is Batman's love interest and is actually part cat in and of herself, so she has 9 lives. All but one of them have been lost, and right now all she cares about is helping Batman track down the murderer of his parents, Mr. Jack White.
Green Arrow. Green Arrow. We haven't.
Green Arrow. Robin Hood was thrown through a time rift and landed in Star City in the year well, actually in the 1940s, but because of how long the comic's been going, I'm guessing. I just think maybe. And now he fights the corruption of Star City.
How about Speedy?
Speedy. Speedy is a superhero who was given super speed after ingesting a magic banana.
Okay.
Mr. Freeze!
Mr. Freeze is the heroic sidekick of Starfire who fights with the power of polar ice.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
Lex Luthor!
Lex Luthor is Superman's adoptive brother, and they grew up on the farm together, and he has a magnificent long locks of hair, and he's the president.
I'm just gonna go with the
Mr.
obvious
President,
one here.
we need...
Bane!
Bane. Bane is...
He's obviously a poet.
No. Pass.
Just gonna go with the obvious one here. The Joker.
The Joker.
Joker's entirely serious businessman.
No. The Joker is the sidekick of King Courageous. He's the comic relief of the series. He capers about and defeats bad guys with his honky horn and rubber chicken of justice.
Two-Face!
Two-Face is a man who has literally 2 faces. One only speaks the truth, the other only speaks lies.
Is he Professor Quirrell from Harry Potter?
Sure, why not?
Harley Quinn.
Lord Voldemort.
Harley Quinn is Jack White's secretary and protects his law firm from Batman on the side. I don't know. Why don't I come up with a few now?
Okay.
That'd be nice.
Oh, let's see.
Wait, I had another one. Batgirl.
Batgirl.
Oh, yeah, we didn't do Batgirl.
Batgirl is Batman and Commissioner Gordon's daughter.
Oh boy.
I have a bad feeling about this now.
There is something just.
Now, Commissioner
Just
Gordon,
up
she
along
is a
here.
beautiful young, she just got promoted to commissioner. She's Alfred's daughter, so of course she's known Bruce for years. The love between them is so pure and gentle. Okay, I was going to say Black Cat, or whatever his name is, the cat-themed guy who boxes.
Black Panther. His name
Something like that.
His original name is Black Panther, but I think his name is.
I think he's Black Cat now.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Are you sure that's not Marvel?
No, Wildcat. Wildcat, that's his name. Wildcat is
Wildcats. I'm sorry, I had to.
a school mascot who fights crime on the side. There you go.
Thundercats. Oh.
I had to do it in lieu of Roni because we all know if Roni were actually here, she'd have done it.
Mm-hmm. Now
Doomsday.
let's test this DC writer's knowledge of Marvel.
Who is Iron
Spider-Man.
Man?
Iron Man is a robot that was created by Stephen Stark to combat the dark forces of the Hulk.
The Hulk.
The Hulk is a hulking mass of muscle who was spray-painted green by those darn kids down the street and now just wants to be happy.
Spider-Man.
Kids in the audience, just let you know that we're just fucking around now.
Spider-Man is a man, he has 8 arms, and all but 2 of them are mechanical. Well, actually, all but 4 of them are mechanical. They sprout from his back, and due to a chip implanted in his spine, he's able to control them. And they shoot a synthetic spider web out of them, and he uses it to catch criminals.
Captain America.
Oh, I know this one. Captain America is President Theodore Delano Roosevelt after going through a time machine, getting physically fit, and being injected with super serum, which turned him into the ultimate crime-fighting president.
Thor.
Thor.
His sidekick is Abraham Lincoln. Thor is a man who has a bad and damaged toe, but he has a horrible lisp. So instead of Sor, he's Thor.
I'm your host, Thor, but not complaining. Hawkeye.
Hawkeye. Hawkeye is a blonde woman who supports Colonel Mustang.
All right.
Black Widow.
Just seen that.
Black
one
Widow is the wife of Spider-Man. She has also the mechanical implants that allow her to fight multiple things at once, and I believe she also has extra eyes, but I'm not sure.
God.
Here's not obvious one. Madam Web.
Madam Web is the mistress who runs the brothel that Spider-Man co-owns.
Oh, jeez.
Star-Lord.
I legitimately don't know who that is.
Groot.
Backfire much.
Groot. I only know about him because of Guardian of the Galaxy movie that just came out, so I don't know enough about him. He's the bastard son of Treebeard.
Rocket Raccoon?
Rocket Raccoon is a rabid raccoon that was launched into space in the early 60s as part of a project to send rabid raccoons to the moon so that if the Russians beat us there first, they would maul them to death.
What?
Amazing. Wolverine.
Wolverine is an anthropomorphic alien Wolverine from the planet Deskar 7. He
Okay.
fights alongside the Fantastic Four in order to free his home planet from tyranny.
The Fantastic Four.
The Fantastic Four are 4 siblings who were sucked through a wormhole thanks to the machinations of the Daredevil and ended up on Valkar 4, or whatever the fuck I said was Wolverine's home planet.
Ant-Man.
Ant-Man is an ant that was injected with human DNA, grew to the size of a man, yet still looks like an ant.
All right.
Surprised you didn't ask about Daredevil yet.
Daredevil.
Daredevil is the ultimate supervillain of Marvel. He was once a Daredevil who went up against the likes of Evel Knievel, but after one tragic accident, he had to replace most of his body with cybernetic implants. Now he seeks to, destroy the world that turned its back on him.
All right. Before we call this, because it's getting a little late, I'm gonna do an obvious one here, but I imagine this is gonna be great. Deadpool.
Oh dear.
Deadpool is the reanimated corpse of the pool boy. You see, he came in and he fucked the woman, but the husband came home and drowned him in the pool. Now his restless spirit seeks revenge, and he hunts down adult movie stars.
Are you?